So hi guys. Yeah, this is Nutsigala Lungumalo, proudly South African, based in Europe. So guys, this is the town or this is the city, like in the city. As you guys know, I have been in Norway. Yeah, and this is the city. This is the buildings and everything. This was quite an experience, just driving and yeah, and driving. I did guys record some videos like my sleeping in the car, but I'm planning on a very long drive, so you guys will kind of like, maybe I will put that content on the next one. But yeah, I was sleeping in my car until I kind of like drove back to Finland. But this was one of the best trips I've ever took alone, especially the driving. You know, guys, I learned a lot about myself as well, that I can drive this much. Maybe I drove over 3,000 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken, the whole trip. Anyway, let's talk about Norway. Norway wasn't so different from other countries, but what you need to know is that Norway is expensive. Guys, I didn't buy nothing from Norway. I remember when I got there, I had a chicken roll from Sweden that was in my car for a few hours. So when I got to Norway, I drove around in the evening. I went out just to see the nightlife. Yeah. Anyway, now we are looking at the most famous place. If you do go to this third largest city in Norway, where most of the tourists, they do go visit this city, because it's the most famous, one of the most famous places. And guys, this looks like a castle. You understand, honey? This looks like a castle. This looks like some sort of a building. But let me tell you, we are looking at the university. Excuse me. This is a university, and it's a very famous university campus, something like this in Norway. It is said that this university looks like a castle, first of all, and the second of all, it looks like the Harry Potter building, or that was used, something like that. I had someone who was actually explaining about the castle, and I mean about the university, that is like a castle. That's why it is special, but it is one of their universities. And Kaizeni, yo, look at the greens and the gardens. Just enjoy this view, guys. Yo, it's beautiful, eh? I loved it. And then, guys, do you see that church? You know, you can see it's pointing. It's the highest. Yes, I wanted to know about it, and guess what? I did go there, and it was worth it. So we're gonna talk about the church very soon. But for now, just Kazini, just enjoy this greenness. Guys, guys, let me tell you, while I was here, you know, I was just thinking about all my African people, you know, sitting here having a picnic, you understand. And the cycles would be the flowers that made the cycle, that it would be one family, maybe like the Ndlovus and the Kachenis, you know, sitting in one place. And then when we go home, there will be papers that we have forgotten somehow, somewhere, you know. I was looking at the music, because it's a university. The students sitting there, some of them pushing each other on the grass, you know. Some of them falling from the yo. It was just too quiet and too unbelievable, you know, like, oh my god, like, yo, guys, I just couldn't believe. Another thing, in Europe, people don't walk outside. I don't understand why. I think they go to activities and stuff like that. In Norway, I only saw two people on the road when I was driving that way outside of their house. Like it's like nobody lives in the houses the way people don't walk outside. And as a person who comes from Africa, I mean, we visit friends, we walk around, we shout at someone, we us, we loud. So yeah, the place was just too quiet, too peaceful, but it's good because look at everything. Look at everything. And guys, this city is famous for its landscape. It's got some mountains as well beside these attractions, but this is must to go. This is must to see. This is must to done, because if you don't do it, you will not undo it. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying, but but yeah, it was mind refreshing. Shame, it was mind refreshing. Then I proceeded to go to this church. Yo guys, Zene. And because I'm not a person who goes to places and look for tourist attractions or search for them and go to them. But when I went to Norway, I didn't really know, what to do there. I just wanted to know how it's like to be in Norway and what is in Norway. And I did find out that it's very expensive. In Finland, we buy beer, guys, with only 6 euros. In Norway, it was 16 euros. 16 euros for beer. And I was just like, okay, I need to get out of here. But anyway, this church is one of the most famous churches that you will find in Norway. It's also in this Trondheim city, and it's close to the harbor. It's like a walking distance to this other beauty. Guys, get over this church. It's got some graves, of course, in the yard, and you do not need any bookings to go to see the church. You don't need anything. But I think inside, if you want to get inside, which you will see shortly in the video, that there is some information by the door that tells you how to get in if you want to go in. But you don't, to walk around and do everything, you don't need any bookings or anything. You just enter. The church, not the door, the gate of the church is always open. So you can walk in and walk out, walk in and walk out. Yeah. I didn't do a research on how old the church was, but it's pretty old church. And guys, this church was big, was so huge, like super, super big. Yeah, we're gonna see just now. Look at it by the door, the name of the church. So if you wanna Google it and you wanna see, then you can like have an idea. I don't know. I think more of my vlog would be more about the food and every other things, and I will show you guys little bits of some attractions if I'm also interested, because yeah, it's not right in my alley. So the name of the church is Nidaros, which is there, you can see, and then it says when is it open and when is it closed. It's a cathedral church. So yeah, now you have an idea. But please do go and visit this church. A lot of people do go there, as you see, tourists, because it's so famous and it's a place to go to, And guys, this is all in one place. This is their bank. This is all in one place. You can just walk around. This is the main central of the place. And I want to tell you guys, it was raining. The whole time I was there, it was raining on the streets. As you can just see, most of the things are like dull. And also, this was the next day, Sunday morning. So the reason that you don't see even one person, it's because it was Sunday around 10 a.m. Which, yeah, it was kind of like surprising as well. It's still 10 a.m. and there is no one in town, in town. Yeah, another thing that you would like to know, the time is the same as Sweden and Norway and South Africa, because I'm a South African, so I would say their time is the same as South Africa, as well as Sweden. In Norway, they had the same time, so the time is not the same as Finland. Finland is ahead with an hour, but Norway, Sweden is behind with an hour when it's summer. I think during winter, they all have like the same time. Okay, guys, so around here, it's where I did the film. When I say film, when I choose places to sleep, because I was sleeping in my car, I would choose where there is campers, there is people who are traveling with caravans. But Saturday night until Sunday morning, I slept in the city by the door of the stores in my car. Because I went out to the nightlife. When I came back, I was tired and I said, you know what? I'm just getting in and I'm gonna put my blanket on top of me and sleep. Like, I just didn't care. And yeah, it was interesting. But here is the town, here is the city. I would say that maybe it's because it was Sunday morning. The parking was a little bit cheaper than Finland. Maybe it's because it was Sunday. On Sunday in Finland, we don't pay for parking. Parking is for free. But in Norway, I did pay like 67 cents, if I'm not mistaken. They use the same app, Easy Park. If you are a European or you live in Europe, there is this parking app that it's called Easy Park. So when you're parking your car, you don't need to pay. You go to the app and you can just set the time. The money will be deducted from your PayPal or from your bank account. So that was a good thing as well, that I didn't need to look for machines and struggle with the language on the machine. Yeah, this is also another place where tourists do go when they go to this town. I mean, when in this city, because there is like harbor, and yeah, and especially if you have a boat or you wanna be in the boat or you wanna rent a boat. Now let us talk about the transport. As you guys have seen, in Finland, which I will also upload some videos about Finland and the living as well. In Finland, we have the transportation of trams or tram. I don't know how to say it. But here they don't have. They do have, but it's not as much as in Finland, in Sweden. Here they use these buses in this city, at least where I was. These are I don't know if they are called buses, or I forgive me if you not call them buses, but was their city transportation, easy one around the city that you can just grab when you are moving around. But please do have a lot of money when you go to Norway. Do have a lot of money. And Norwegian people were very friendly, very, very friendly. I loved the country and I loved the people. I can't complain. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe and also to like the video. If you have been watching until this time, thank you so much. Share it with your friends and I will see you in another video, I'm going to be telling a story. Love you guys so much and I will see you on another video because I'm traveling still.